Hi, it's Amy. I'm here with Michael Yang from Comcast Ventures, who actually did a fantastic fireside chat this morning, really talking about some of the ways you think about investing. And there was a question from the audience about, how you look at pre-rev companies in the space. And I thought you had a cogent answer, and I'd love for you to share with us again, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. It's a tough question that we often get because a lot of entrepreneurs think that VCs are demanding metrics on usage and monetization and all that. We know a lot of them are still in the process of building their first products, or even if they've launched their products, it's still early days on monetization. So we first and foremost, since we believe in VR and AR and we're committed to investing in the space, that's not the issue. It's more about picking the right teams in the space. So we really look at the founder journey about how they got to here. We look at kind of how much stamina and how much passion they have going forward. We look at alignment and philosophy on where we think the market's going to tip, how they want to run the business, their attitudes about scaling up, managing burn, so on and so forth. And I think in early days when we first started investing in 2015, it was actually a pretty bright line. We were looking for entrepreneurs who had already been experimenting in VR for 2-3 years, and that's hard to do. That means you were working on the roughest, earliest prototypes of VR headsets. So if you were doing that and you had already learned a lot, by the time 15 rolled around, 16, now we're at the end of 2017, your learning curve was far further and your knowledge base was an advantage relative to any newbies that were coming into the VR space.
That's great. And so just from a tactical standpoint, how does a company get on your radar?
Yeah, in the venture business, it's mostly a referral game. Sure, you can kind of find people and receive stuff over the transom, but we like to have stuff somewhat qualified, so that means somebody who we respect referring on to us. It's easy to get to me because I've already invested in several VR AR companies. You should hopefully know some of them, and if I get a founder recommendation from one of the companies I've invested in, they know me, they know what I'm looking for, they know whether or not I'd be a good fit for the founder, and that's what I would recommend.
That's great. Well, I appreciate, all your insights around your investing strategy, and I think it's just helpful for these kind of young companies to know that there are people out there really thinking about the future of VR and allowing that time and space to build. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.